I don't think I've actually chronicled it quite yet, but I fixed my car, and the overall problem was that the ECM was completely fried. So, and that's my fault. I take full blame. I did shoddy electrical work. I didn't cover one of the positive connections going to my amplifier in my car. That's my fault. The fucking, and the whole thing was fucking hilarious because the goddamn two places that I took it couldn't figure it out. They both, well, one of them told me they absolutely couldn't figure it out after their diagnostic equipment did not work. They said, well, this is all we can do. We can't do the old-fashioned troubleshooting of a problem anymore because we're fucking retarded and we're slaves to technology. We don't know how to troubleshoot anything past that, so when our diagnosis equipment doesn't work with your car, it says nothing except nothing. We can't do anything. Take it to the dealership. That's what they told me. So, like a fool, I said, haha, sure, I'll take it to the dealership. Of course, prior to taking it to the dealership, I checked all the relays myself using a really ghetto-ass method of wrapping a cable around the connections to the relay that actually activate the switch, and then touching those two to the fucking battery so I can hear the click. I'm just hear the click. And all my relays were good. I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. So I took it to the dealership, and I left it there. I put my keys in the drop box because I had to go to work the next morning and they were closed. And they called me up 2 days later because they're busy as fuck apparently. Apparently the dealership gets a lot of business for the $120 an hour they charge. And they were like, hey, when we jiggle the power cord on your battery, get your car to kind of try to turn over. And I was like, that sounds like bullshit. I gotta check this out. So I drove down there after work. And, excuse me. They demonstrated this for me after like 100 tries in the parking lot. He jiggled and I was in there turning the key. Same thing, nothing happened. Until finally I heard the starter try to kick over and I was like, wow, maybe they made a breakthrough. He's like, yeah, your battery connection's loose. Because I had this aftermarket battery that was actually described by the first place as, quote, a yacht battery. Like, a battery that could power an entire yacht. Which is true, it's a proof.
It's a pretty good fucking battery.
Anyway, much to my dismay, after checking all the connections for solid connections, unhooking everything and filing and sanding, fucking true grounds, I fucking sanded the shit out of everything. I made sure everything was nice and tight. And I couldn't get to work, and I was like, wow, how the fuck did this old motherfucker get my car to, like, kind of, a little bit, fucking try to start over. So I thought, okay, I'll get one of their shitty Hyundai batteries for my car from the dealership. Mind you, a fucking battery for a car at a dealership is like $120 for 600 cold cranking amps. And a tiny fucking shitty battery. I was like, sure, whatever. I'll pay the price. I'll get the shitty battery. I know the connections will work because it's the battery made for the car. And I went and bought it. And I put it in my car. And lo and behold, it does not do a goddamn thing. So I was like, it's not the connection. I didn't hook up any of my aftermarket shit either. I left the connection from the alternator that I created because I was like, why not? It's not going to hurt. I left that on there because I put a larger gauge wire from my alternator to my battery because I have an upgraded alternator, and I was like, well, I want more current to go to my battery. Why not step it up to like 0 gauge wire? Left that there, and there was no doubt in my mind that all my connections were good. It still wasn't starting. I thought to myself, it had to be the power connector from my battery to my amplifier touching the casing to my ECM. So I ordered a new ECM. And of course it came in, I put it in, and it worked. First time, like, cranked it up, no problem. Everything was great. And, a couple days have passed, been driving around like normal, and I saw the box that the part came in. I actually have it right here. This is the actual box that my ECM came in. I was like, oh, look at that. Goddamn bubble wrap. I'm gonna pop it. Guess the fuck what? You can't pop this shit. It's fucking like, you squeeze it and... Unpoppable bubble wrap? Who the fuck? Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? You just want to release some stress. You can't fucking pop this shit. I just want to pop it. Oh, I popped one. Well, I'm a piece of shit. Maybe because I'm squeezing so goddamn hard and I'm like squeezing my fucking fingernails, but it's not as satisfying. It's not. That's bullshit. Why would you make that? Everybody knows the best part of bubble wrap is the fucking popping of it. I just had to get that off my goddamn chest. That's bullshit. Fucking unpoppable bubble wrap. Complete bullshit. Have a good day. That's all I got. Have a good day.